Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal, little combination rant from my kitchen reaction video. It's on a completely different topic, but in a Dark Horse podcast clip, Heather Heidig talks about how it's important to ask, is there a problem? And if there is the solution you're proposing likely to solve it? And, you know, I've said before that Heather seems to have been kind of sucked into the abortion rights way of thinking. And I think she's too smart for it. Is there a problem? And is the solution you're proposing likely to solve it? And the thing about abortion is that they, like many people trying to solve problems, they oversimplify the problem. Is there a problem? Well, she's pregnant. And abortion will solve that because she won't be pregnant anymore. But if pregnancy was the problem, every single woman who ever got pregnant would want an abortion, and no woman would ever get pregnant on purpose. The problem isn't that she's pregnant. The problem is that she is distressed at either being distressed at being pregnant or distressed at the timing of the pregnancy. It is the circumstances, the totality of the circumstances have to be taken into consideration to identify what actually is the problem. So maybe she's pregnant and she's in school and she's not sure how she's going to be able to finish school with a baby. Well, an abortion isn't going to make her any more capable of balancing competing demands on her time. It's not going to make her any more capable of tapping into her own resourcefulness. It's not going to make her any more capable of effectively advocating for herself. It's simply a quick fix, get rid of the fetus, and the problem's gone. Whereas you look at Feminists for Life, they look at things like programs for pregnant and parenting students. I know I was a pregnant and parenting student in college. And, you know, I advocated for myself. My professors were very helpful. I managed to graduate on time, and my advisor caught me up in a giant bear hug as he was handing me my diploma. My daughter was the school's baby. And it's interesting that the pro-choice people who want women to be able to live their chosen lives have a problem with the fact that this entire small campus was bonding together over this baby. So the solution to all of the problems I had, I was poor, I was uninsured, I was still in school, but what happened? I tapped into my resourcefulness, I built social networks, all kinds of good things came out of being pregnant with these problems. You know, the case I frequently bring up, the pro-lifers had a fundraiser for a woman. She had approached the pro-lifer outside the abortion clinic and said that the reason she had scheduled the abortion was because her mortgage was in arrears. She was in danger of foreclosure. She already had kids. The prospect of being homeless with the kids was bad enough, but the idea of being pregnant, and then if she hadn't resolved the problem, being pregnant with a newborn was just more than she could cope with. And the pro-lifer said, "Can you give us 2 weeks?" The woman said yes. And we all got together and we managed to raise enough money to get her mortgage out of arrears, get her back bills caught up. And then we set her up with financial coaching so that she would never wind up in that situation again. If you had treated that situation as just, oh, she's pregnant and she doesn't want to be, let's get rid of the fetus, she'd have still been in debt. Her mortgage still would have been in arrears. And in fact, her situation would have been worse because she'd have been out the money that it cost her for the abortion, and she'd be homeless with those kids. Plus carrying the baggage of having killed her baby because she was so bad at managing her finances. So Heather Heidig, think about it. Think about how oversimplifying and trivializing women it is to treat every pregnant woman who is facing challenges as a fetus container who needs to be emptied, and that will fix all of her problems. Ask yourself, Even if you just see abortion as a medical procedure, how many social problems can be fixed with a medical procedure? How many financial problems can be fixed with a medical procedure? How many relationship problems can be fixed with a medical procedure? How many societal problems can be fixed with a medical procedure? And the answer is none of them. Abortion is a way of avoiding addressing the actual problems.